Aswang, Filipinos' most feared monster. The Aswang is a complex supernatural creature from Filipino mythology, depicted as a diverse group of menacing monsters. References to the Aswang can be traced back to the pre-Spanish Philippines, with mentions in 16th century Spanish records. Different regions have variations in the nature, description, and legend of specific Aswang forms. In Filipino folklore, the term aswang encompasses a wide variety of shape-shifting evil creatures, including vampires, witches, ghouls, weredogs, and viscera-sucking monsters. These creatures are believed to be able to transform into animals such as birds, bats, dogs, cats, or pigs. There are several proposed origin stories for the name. According to one theory, this term originated from the Tagalog word aso, which means dog, and wang from the Visayan word bowang, which means crazy. These two words combined characterize a rabid dog. An additional proposal is the shortened version of the terms, asin, meaning salt, and bawang, meaning garlic, which are two well-recognized items said to fend off bad spirits. The liver, intestines, and heart are the organs they most like to consume. Reportedly, Aswang enjoy eating corpses, fetuses, and young infants. They frequently show up at wakes for funerals or at pregnant women's roofs to victimize its unborn child. They could even speed the death of a sick person to consume their bodies. La cow. These Aswang species, also known as malacat or walker, are on the move and go hunting by 6 o'clock p.m. and are regarded as the most prevalent. Layag. The term layag in Bisaya means away or to struggle, which might refer to the kind of Aswang that snatches its victims and takes off, running large distances in the air. Lupad. The Aswang that have wings and has the ability to fly. Mandarugo. A vampiric Aswang in the Philippines, and are beautiful women who prey on their married partners, known as the Mandarugo from Tagalog and Bicolano folklore. The name Dugo means one who takes blood. The Mandarugo was a bird-like she-demon. Danga. A gay Aswang vampire, beautiful homosexual male prey on women, which is also called agitat, a kind of Aswang native to the region of Capiz. Throwing seminal fluid at them will quickly divert their attention, giving the victim plenty of opportunity to flee while the beast is licking the natural substance. Amalanhig. The Amalanhig of Hiligaynon were thought to be Aswangs who passed away without being able to transfer their curse to another. As a result, they emerge from the dead as zombies that seek people by biting their necks and tickling them until they die. Da-Nog. The Da-Nog from the Isnig tribe of northern Luzon is a vampire like Aswang, who were originally gods who taught humans agriculture. Their myth explains the origins of vampirism in the country. One day, a human accidentally cut his fingers while planting taro root. A Da-Nog sucked the blood, discovering it was sweet, and drained the human dry. The Da-Nog then began hunting humans by night. Bangkilan. Said to be attractive ladies with razor-sharp claws, the Bangkilan are another type of Bicolano Aswang that falls under this group. By planting a kiss on someone's mouth, they can spread the magical egg that hatches to a blackbird, which is where the Aswang's abilities are supposedly derived from. The evil deity Aswang was originally worshipped by them as priestesses, according to folklore. He married them and gave them the power to produce additional lesser creatures of the night as a reward for their devotion. Sigbin. The Sigbin, a vampiric weredog, is often portrayed as a kangaroo feeding on human blood through their shadows. They can be domesticated by wealthy human masters, Sigbinin, who are also believed to be another type of Aswang. The Sigbin is also compared to the Philippine witch dog, with sharp claws that allow them to climb tall trees and hunt livestock and cobras. The Sigbinin are believed to be the spirits of the forest. Majandara. The Majandara of Bicol is a particular kind of water protector, known as Aswang ng Dagat, or cannibals of the sea. These stunning but ferocious mermaids like to consume adult humans, but spare youngsters. Their brightly colored scales and fins are supposed to entice prey to meet their demise. Tiktik. The Tiktik, also known as wakwak or ekik, are believed to be large blackbirds who function as spies. They are also known for their long, thread-like tongues used to enter victims' bodies. The mythical Tiktik could be regular animals transformed into monstrosities by fearful people. Two real bird contenders for the mythical Tiktik are the Philippine jungle crow and the Mindoro Turictic hornbill. The word Tiktik has evolved into a term for espionage in the modern Filipino language. The original Tiktik was called Manlalingu in Kapampangan and were spies and assassins who perched on roofs and dropped poisons using a thin thread. Manananggal. Manananggal covers herself with flying ointments before splitting its top and lower bodies and hiding amid mangroves or banana trees. Its tongue is tubular and thin, and it may expand to a significant length, much like a drinking straw. Pregnant women are the primary targets of this Aswang due to their deep affection for the unborn child. Baroka. Baroka from Zambales is similar to the Greco-Roman harpies, whose name is a corruption of the Spanish word for witch or bruja, and is likewise a fetus eater. TIYU-AN. Originating from the Capas region, it is an Aswang without wings that resembles a regular lady, followed by two animals, an eternal dog that serves as the Aswang's master and recognizes when it's time to hunt, and a blackbird that is said to be the Tiktik. Bu-sao. The Bu-sao of Mindanao is said to be able to hear the cries of the dying across considerable distances, gather on big trees close to graves, and then feast on the just buried corpses of the deceased. To avoid being discovered by the family mourning, They can even create illusions in place of cadavers and take them. In an attempt to convert their human neighbors, they would even give them their covert loot. Burbalang. The Burbalang of Sulu is another Aswang from Mindanaoan folklore that gained notoriety in 1896 because of the writings of British Navy Lieutenant and amateur naturalist Lieutenant Ethelbert Forbes Skirchley. According to Skirchley, they projected their astral forms to hunt and had eyes like cats. Ebwa. Ebwa is an Aswang from the Itnig tribe in the landlocked province of Abra who steals corpses. Indigenous populations in the Philippines used to put metal objects like spears or bolos inside coffins because the Ebwa are scared of iron. However, this practice is no longer common. Since Ebwa is likewise terrified of heat and light, wakes are usually held with candlelight to fend off the creature. Young Gao. A newly converted Aswang who has developed an uncontrollable craving for human flesh, resorting to killing people instead of exhuming and eating corpses. This conversion can occur through various means, such as being fed meat by an Aswang, having saliva entered through their mouth, ears, eyes, or nose, or receiving a magical black chick orally from another Aswang. During the early stages of conversion, the young Gao clings to his humanity, but ultimately succumbs to his fate. This condition is called takud or salab in some parts of the Visayas. Gabunan. These are the most ancient, most powerful, and most crafty of all the Aswang. They are stronger and more potent throughout the day than the average Aswang, so they don't have to wait for dusk to attack their victims. In Filipino mythology and superstition, there are 4 widely recognized paths to becoming an Aswang: personal work of the individual, transmission, contamination, and heredity. Garlic, salt, and religious objects or weapons such as holy water, crucifixes, and rosaries are used to repel or kill Aswangs. A whip constructed completely of a stingray's tail is also used to kill them. Aswangs are reported to be terrified of the sound the whip makes as it slashes through the air. Additionally, it is stated that they are unable to walk on hallowed ground, such as churches. An Aswang can also be destroyed via decapitation. Aswangs are supernatural creatures that mostly employ their shape-shifting skills to avoid detection. However, some of them may also prey on people. To confuse potential victims, they can manipulate sound to look loud and close, then quiet as they draw closer to their target. If your reflection is reversed in the Aswang's eye, you will know that you are facing one of them. It's also stated that Aswang are disguised as dogs, cats, or pigs without tails. Additionally, Aswang will try to elude the blessings during holy liturgies. The western Visayan provinces of Capiz, Ilo-ilo, and Antique are home to a large Aswang mythology. The belief in the existence of the Aswang is widely accepted and deeply rooted in Filipino culture and mythology. Aswang stories are frequently used by Filipino parents to scare and discipline their children, but they also serve as a way to impart cultural values and teachings. How about you? Do you think that Aswang exists? Did you encounter one? Are there other types of Aswang that were not included in this video? Leave a comment below. Thank you.